couple minutes before we start. Hopefully it's just a couple minutes. I told her she's coming. What happened to what? Because I didn't have an instructor for any equipment, so I just went in the auditorium and told her, don't come back during the senior song because I don't have your instrument. While I was telling her, her mom showed up with it, so I had to go back and tell her, forget what I said, come join us. Just, you know,
Graduates, please be seated. Good afternoon. I'm Laura Laredo, the Assistant Superintendent of Academic Services and the Principal, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2018. Joining me today on the stage are members of the Board of Education, President Jamie Dirtle, Vice President Matt Eckberg, Secretary Steve Knobloch, and board members Steve Matheny, Dennis Reinhardt, Patrice Hess, and Jen Huff. Also joining me on the stage today are Superintendent Mrs. Marjorie Gruder, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services Damon Hackett, keynote speaker Angie Pittman, and counselors Jennifer Bishop and Julie Darko. At this time, I would like to take a moment to make several important announcements. If you do need to leave the gym during the ceremony, there's restroom facilities that are available in the Washington Street foyer. Also, we ask that no one come onto the gym on the floor to take pictures. Professional photographers will be taking a picture of each graduate, and those will be mailed to your home this summer. Those are a gift from the school. Also, when the diplomas are issued, please be respectful and try to hold your applause until each graduate has received his or her diploma. We want everyone to be able to hear the names that are being announced. At the conclusion of the ceremony, there will be a procession of the graduates from the gym through the north doors behind the speaker's platform. It is necessary that we keep these exits and hallway clear until after the graduates have exited. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask Evan Dre to please come forward.
Class of 2018, I am honored to take the lectern this afternoon to deliver the opening remarks and to commemorate our 4 years here at East Peoria Community High School. These 48 months have been brilliant, extraordinary, and at times hectic, but I am nonetheless glad to have been able to spend them with all of you. I think we all remember those first few weeks of freshman year, when we were the small fish in the pond. Our immature selves were unaware of the bigger world around us. Our horizons were fuzzy and our futures were unclear. But the wonderful educators we've worked with have eliminated those obscurities. We are now prepared to take on new responsibilities. Though our paths have been different, together we've matured into fine young men and women. The academic knowledge we've gained is invaluable, but what is truly priceless are the life lessons we've learned. Together, we've come to understand the importance of hard work and dedication. Though our costs to succeed have been high, the fruits of our labor will soon blossom. The next 4 years will be different for everyone. Some of us will be entering the workforce, while others of us will be embarking on our first year of college or trade school. No matter where we go or what we do, there are challenges ahead. And what I'm asking from each of you is to meet those challenges straight on, with your head held high and your heart wide open. It's not enough to simply try to get by in life, for that doesn't move the world forward. You must try to excel in everything you do. Strive for excellence in every task, large or small. I'm proud of what we've accomplished and excited to see where we go. You are truly excellent. I would like to read this quote from Steve Jobs. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition, for they somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Friends and families, on behalf of the class of 2018, welcome to our commencement.
Thank you, Evan. Renee Kaufman and Chase Calvin will now present the class gift.
In honor of all our class's artistic abilities, we decided that it would be appropriate for our senior class gift to be a mural that was personally created by some of the most skilled artists in our class.
We hope that in the future it can be expanded upon by others that share a love of the arts just like us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Chase, and thanks to all of class of 2018. Mrs. Marjorie Gruder will now present this year's retiree.
This year, one certified staff member announced her plan to retire after having given many years of service to educating the students of our district. As is our tradition, We honor this retiree on the afternoon of graduation. At its April board meeting, the Board of Education passed the following resolution. Whereas Cheryl Jones, who began her career at EPCHS in August of 2008, and whereas said teacher has given faithfully of her services to the school district for these past years, and whereas it is the intention of the administration and Board of Education to recognize these years of loyal service, therefore, be it resolved, the administration and Board of Education of District 309, gathered this 18th day of April 2018, do hereby thank said faculty member upon retirement for her total of 10 years of loyal service to East Peoria Community High School. This resolution has been inscribed on an individual plaque for our retiree. At this time, I would ask Mrs. Cheryl Jones to come forward and receive her plaque. And now, as a representative of the Board of Education and the administration, I want to personally thank Mrs. Jones for all her contributions to EPCHS and for her many years of dedicated service to the students of our district. She will be missed.
At this time, I would like that the senior chorale members to assemble, please. Chorale members, under the direction of Ms. Hannah Church, will present for your enjoyment When the Earth Stands Still by Don McDonald.
So many
Thank you, Ms. Church, and the members of the chorale. That was beautiful. Give them just a moment to get back to their seats. This year's commencement address speaker was voted on and selected by the senior class. It is my pleasure and honor to present to you this year's commencement speaker, Ms. Angie Pittman.
Hi, everyone. So they gave me a microphone. Can you hear me? Okay. Hello, my name is Angela Pittman. I have had the privilege this year of teaching about 100 of you, and many of you I know anyway. Graduates, just look at yourselves. You clean up very nicely. I'm very proud of you today. You've been in school since you were about 5 years old. You've spent all that time writing, reading, doing math, electives, etc., so that you get to this point to be able to wear this cap and gown. You know what? You did it. You actually did it. The countdown daily in my classroom is now at 0. So I have plenty to say about what you should do after graduation, how you should find a career doing something that you love, how you are capable of setting goals and reaching them, but I'm not going to do that today. By now, I trust you to make decisions that will help you live a positive life. From here on out, it's up to you. Instead, I want to talk about something else. There's an old saying, it takes a village to raise a child. It's an African proverb, and I believe it. Why? Because it took a village to raise me and to raise each of you. If you tried to write down all of the people who helped you to become the person you are today, you'd run out of paper. Maybe you haven't thought about it for a whole lot, but you have each had a cheering section of people helping you since you were born. That doesn't mean that all of your lives have been easy. I know that some of you have had to struggle more than others in order to get to this point. And I honor each of you for the extra work you have put in to be here today. Okay, so audience, thank you for being here, everyone. Please indulge me for a moment. I want to take you on a trip down memory lane. Think back in your mind to the person or people who helped you when you were tiny, just a baby. Who held you in the middle of the night when you were crying because you were hungry? It may have been a family member, it may not have been, but that person started your village. Who held your body up as you tried to take your first steps? Who literally caught you when you fell? That person is part of your village. Who gave you a hug when others treated you like you were less than beautiful? Who thought you were precious? That person is part of your village. Even if they have moved on to heaven, that person is still part of your village. Who treated you like you were important, worthy, valuable, when others didn't? That person is part of your village. Graduates, who expected you to make it here and wear this cap and gown today? Who insisted that you get your work done because they cared about you? That person is part of your village. You've had countless people help you, just like all of us have. Some of you may not realize it, but you've had a village your whole life. Even when you thought no one cared, you have support, you have love, you have this community. Look around you. These parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, neighbors, and the EPCHS staff are all part of your village because we care about you. We are your people. You know, our school title, East Peoria Community High School, seems long and it doesn't fit well on forms that you have to fill out. So some people drop the word community. Not me. I always like to leave the word community in the title because this community was my village when I was a kid. It is my village now. Every kid sitting here who ever smiled at me is part of my village. You've made me happy, you've treated me like I am valuable, and for that I thank you. So do me a favor. You beautiful, hilarious, creative, wonderful young people that we all love so much. Be a good human being. Make your village great for others. Whether you end up becoming the doctor who cures cancer, or you end up in a job you can't stand, but you do that job out of love for your family. Still, Be the best version of yourself so that other people feel like they belong, like they can have support. Contribute to the lives of others by showing them compassion, love, acceptance, and kindness. We change the world one person at a time by being our best selves, so do that. To close, I'll leave you with my favorite quotation, which are just words from my mother. Live your life. Be happy, okay? Congratulations, class of 2018. Your village loves you, and we're proud of you. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ms. Pittman. At this time, I'm going to ask the senior band members to join the symphonic band for a special performance. Going to give them a moment to get tuned up, but before their final performance, the East Peoria Band and the senior instrumentalists have chosen Where Never the Lark or Eagle Flew by James Kernell. And when they're ready, please enjoy the East Peoria Community High School Band under the direction of Mr. Adam Schneblin.
Thank you, Mr. Schneblen, and all the members of the band. We'll give them just a moment to return to their seats. Today we recognize the members of the class of 2018, the Board of Education, the faculty and staff, and of course parents, relatives, and friends present this afternoon are extremely proud of this class. Members of the class of 2018 have distinguished themselves in regard to academic excellence. 13 seniors have been designated as Illinois State Scholars. 19 are Sterling Merit Award winners. 15 have been initiated into the National Honor Society, and 26 have been recognized as Mid-Illini Conference Scholar athletes. Many members of the class were recognized at our annual honors program as recipients of scholarships and other academic recognition from groups within our community, various clubs, state and national organizations, and their respective colleges and universities. I now have the honor to introduce the honor students in this year's graduating class. EPCHS no longer ranks students and has adopted a chord-based system of honors based on earned GPA. We will begin the recognition with those students who are wearing white cords. This signifies the achievement of a GPA between 3.3 and 3.49. Students, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing until all white cord recipients have been named. Matthew Cox, Shelby Davidson, Caleb Dodson, Alexis Dockin, Alyssa Durham, Kelly Fox, Sophie Graber, Caitlin Jokums, Amani Katam, Brennan Lamprick, Nicole Leathers, Kennedy Lingenfelter, Peyton Mamer, Nathaniel Marriott, Cassidy McGraw, Seven Sheridan, Jarrett Steele, and Ashleah Yoder. Thank you. The following students have earned a maroon cord, signifying a GPA between 3.5 and 3.79. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all maroon cord recipients have been named. Trinity Burns, Chase Calvin, Skylar Crafton, William Chrysler, Dayton Doring, Katie Fay, Graham Hall, Reed Johnson, Renee Kaufman, Braden Lowry, Kyle McAlay, Connor Mounts, Cammie Osborne, Jerry Randall, Haley Ritchie, Davian Thomas, Zachary Thrall, Dalton West, Kelsey Whelan, and Gavin Worley. Thank you. Students who earned a GPA between 3.8 and 3.99 are wearing gold cords. Students, as I call your name, please come to the stage to receive your plaque. Ashley Fabian Theobald. Connor Billard. Tyler Clark. Madia Crebo. Kara Forbes. Kristen Hyder. Jasmine Howell. Jasmine Jones. Felicia McCroy. Indiana Tranchitella. And Michaela Watson. This year, there are 4 students who earned the top GPA honors of a 4.0. They are wearing maroon and gold cords. Students, as I read your names and announce your parents, please come to the stage and receive your commemorative medallion and plaque. Parents, as I read your names, please stand to be recognized. Earning perfect GPAs through 7 semesters of work in alphabetical order are Kevin Ballard Munn, son of Troy Munn. Emily Burke, daughter of Annette and William Burke. Tala Dimitrov, daughter of Tammy and Daniel Dimitrov. And Evan Dre, son of Belinda and Randy Dre.
Congratulations to all of our honor students. For the first time this year, we gave any senior in the class of 2018 the opportunity to audition to address their class during the graduation ceremony. The students who are about to come up to speak, along with the student who gave the welcome address, were those selected in the auditions. Our first speaker today is William Chrysler.
Thank you. 4 years gone. 4 years of cramming our minds with what we thought at the time to be completely useless information. 4 years of homework and studying for tests. But it really wasn't just that, was it? It was an unforgettable chapter of our lives. We came in as freshmen, fresh out of water, not really sure what to expect. We made new friends and experienced our first homecoming. We more than likely got ourselves our first jobs and experienced the joy that came with that first paycheck. We obtained our driver's license and the responsibilities that came with it. We lived it up at prom and took our SATs. And at this year, we've made the best of what we knew to be our last. But we gather here today to celebrate our past and look towards our future. Those 4 years are behind us, yes, but they are fantastic 4 years that will ensure that those to come will be better. 10 years from now, we'll all be living our lives, making the world a better place. We'll be the next doctors, lawyers, businessmen, teachers, etc. All thanks to this school and our parents that guided us through it all. If there's anyone else here we're celebrating today, it's them. Congratulations, you've gotten us through high school, and I'm sure I can speak for all of us when I say thank you. The things we learned, the friends we've made, and the magnificent teachers we've had to stand by our sides. We may not think much of high school now, but 10 years down the road, we're going to miss this place. Yet more importantly, we're going to know that we've succeeded because of it. Thank you all for the memories.
Thank you, Will. And our second speaker today is Mr. Colton Cowan.
Can you believe it? We're finally here. 4 of the most vulnerable, rebellious, and prime years of our lives, truly leading us forward. Today is the first of many important days. To be completely honest, I've mulled over this speech a million different times, and one of the hardest parts about writing it was that I'm finally leaving the only place I've ever been used to. This is a hard part, but it's the first of many that we're going to experience in adulthood. But don't be discouraged. The tasks in front of you will never be greater or stronger than the force that drives you. You have to hurt in order to learn, fall in order to grow, and lose in order to gain. Pain is truly the best teacher. There are plenty of difficult times that exist within adulthood. However, these difficult times are not what defines a person. Rather, it's how you respond to these difficult situations that make us who we really are. Our ability to overcome adversity is really what fleshes us out into adults. And I see success in every one of us. Success. Merriam-Webster probably sets a definition on this, as with everything else. But rather than waste my time and work out by copying and pasting it, like most papers in high school, I can tell you what it truly means. It means being here today. It means whatever you want it to mean, because today is the first day you finally get to determine what success means to you. Today is the day that you define success for yourself. All that I can say is it's a drop in the bucket. I have the utmost respect for all of your dreams. Doctors, lawyers, mechanics, and accountants are among us. No matter your path in life, never let anybody tell you that your plan is less important than theirs. Everyone's role in society is important, so never believe the hype. Never listen to those that think you are worth less than them. I leave you with 3 quotes. One I learned while taking part in the best pastime imaginable, fishing, with Kyle Walton. Early that morning, we got up and we hopped into a 1985 Chevy Caprice, and he said, "Don't talk about it, be about it." We proceeded to get kicked out of that fishing spot, but I live by those words every day. Talk less about your plans, spend more time executing them. The second is from Sun Tzu, a man who had fought many battles and won more than imaginable. He said this: "Know thyself, know thy enemy. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories." Look at what's ahead of you and understand it. Understand your tactics and how you'll go about it. You won't lose. The final quote is something I learned shortly after enlisting in the Army. I don't remember who said it first, but I hear it a lot. The only easy day was yesterday. You will have hard days, and it's always common for us to want to go back to when things were easier. But you have to move on from your struggles. You have to keep driving ahead. We will look back at these struggles and think about how easy they were at one point in our life. Struggles exist within everybody's lives, so do your best to help somebody else's with theirs. The only time you will truly gain anything in this world is when you spend time helping others. So, class of 2018, stay true to yourselves and make your fellow Raiders proud like I always knew we would.
Thank you, Colton. At this time, I will ask Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Marjorie Bruder, to come forward to certify the class of 2018.
It is my honor, by the power vested in me by the state of Illinois, that I certify that the class of 2018 has satisfied the prescribed requirements for graduation, and I call upon each member of this class to come forward to receive your diploma.
Kevin Lee Ballard Munn, Emily Nicole Burke. Tala Joe Dimitrov, Evan Lawrence Dre. Ashley Renee Babin Theobald, Connor Brian Billard. Tyler Donovan Clark, Madia Montana Crebo. Kara Danielle Forbes. Kristen Paige Hyder. Jasmine Marie Howell. Jasmine Love Jones. Felicia Marie McCroy. Indiana Brian Tranchitella. Michaela K. Rose Watson. Joseph Thomas Abbey. Emily Marie Adams. Brooke Ann Alba. Allison Paige Albright. Nicole Ann Ashley. Brooke Logan Bailey. Madison Taylor Bamberg. Marissa K. Barajas. Clayton Darrell Barker. Hayden Eugene Betts. Brianna Marie Blanco. Brianna Nicole Blanche. Megan Marie Browning. Nicholas Austin Bryant. Christian William Bucci. Trinity Elise Burns. Trevor Harlan Calhoun. Elizabeth Sue Calloway. Brooke Nicole Chandler. Carson Lee Childs. Ryan David Combs. Colton James Cowan. Matthew Jordan Cox. Skylar Lynn Crafton. William John Chrysler III. Davina Marie Dottie. Shelby Ann Davidson. Emily Celeste Davis. Sebastian Cole Debler. Caleb Matthew Deskey. Caleb Michael Dodson. Dayton Marie Doreen. Alexis Brianna Dawkin. Alan Michael Dowell. Emily Lou Driffle. Alyssa Ann Durham. Aaron Connor Dury. Jacob Thomas Eckhart. Ethan Daniel Thomas Ellerton. Megan Jo Fonstock. Katie Marie Fay. Christopher John Beigel, Kaylin Nicole Farrow. Rebecca Elaine Flowers, Kelly Christine Fox. Damon Ray Francis, Janessa Page Francis. Serenity Lynn Freeman, Michael Robert Fuller Jr. Nathaniel Todd Gandy, Jacob Gregory Gardner. Alex Garza, Hunter Dwayne Gill. Christopher Bradley Gillis, Silas Daniel Gilman. Tyler Michael Goins, Brianne Nicola Gordon. Joel Robert Gore, Clay Matthew Goreth. Lance Michael Gorman, Sophie Leanne Graber.
Thank you.
Cheyenne Nicole Grohl. Yes, sir! McGowan Edward Haldeman. Graham Eugene Hall. Jaden Elise Hall. John Edwin Hall. Brittany Nicole Harlow. Jennifer Nicole Rose Parr. Haley Rose Helfers. David Eduardo Hernandez, Peyton Olivia Hetrick. Anissa Marie Hieronymus, Taylor Nicole Heitzman. Tyler Allen Heitzman. Mason Thomas Hofert. Hunter Ann Sue Holtz. Trinity Rain Hood. Ethan Jack Horsley. Abigail Jasmine Houston Mathis. Courtney Marie Howard. Amanda Lynn Hubbard. Autumn Brooke Jager. Quentin Riley Jansen. Caitlin Renee Jokums. Brandon Matthew Johnson. Reed Daniel Johnson. Alexis Danielle Jones. Austin Michael Jordan. Dakota Lawrence Kaiser. Amani Ednan Katoum, Douglas Dean Kaufman, Jr. Gage Lee Kaufman, Renee Sue Kaufman. Nathan Michael Kent, Elizabeth Karen King. Hannah Elizabeth Cook, Zachary William Lambert. Brennan Paul Lamprecht. Tanner Dylan Lang. Eleanor Ragenhill Luma Lance. Christian Paul Laredo. Nicole Emily Michelle Leathers. Kennedy K. Lingenfelter. Evan Edgar Livingston. Braden Charles Lowry. Donovan Paul Lulis. Traeger Atticus McPhee. Peyton Elise Mamer. Isabella Diamond Mansfield. Olivia Destiny Mansfield. Shauna Lynn Manuel. Wesley Allen Miracle. Nathaniel Edward Marriott. Claire Elizabeth Matheny. Kyle Eric McAlay. Cassidy Jane McGraw. Ian Kramer McHenry. Jonathan Lee Meckling. James Edward Manise III. Kirsten Elizabeth Miller. Justin William Mills. Peyton Anthony James Mojica. Cole Jacob Wharton. Connor Logan Mounts. Miranda Faye Mueller.
Katarina Grace Murr, Ashley Ray Nielsen. Blake Michael Nelson, Isaac Daniel Newby. Gabrielle Micah Newell, Regina Maria Novoa. Thank you. Cody William Newt, Kyle Austin Newt. Cami Elizabeth Osborne, McKenna Elaine Parks. Jesse Anton Peck, Noah Ryan Pedraza. Dakota Shane Verdun, Angelia Rose Pierce. Nicholas Alexander Pitts, Kaylee Renee Pepsel. Jessica Emily Quezada, Mariah Hope Ramsey. Jerry Stephen Randall, Lucas Nathaniel Rayner. Grant Scott Reeder, Amanda Lee Remmert. Chelsea Morgan Rhodes, Aiden Michael Richardson. Haley Marie Ritchie, Tori Denise Robson. Devin Mark Rose, Chance Jordan Lee Sally. Callan Mikkel Sayers, Jacob Matthew Sells. Sarah Jo Shelton, 7 Joshua Sheridan. Ronald Lee Simmons, Mark Douglas Skaggs II. Brandon Michael Smith, Jasmine Rose Smith. Kylie Ruth Smith, Micah Ryan Smith. Christian Manny Safanavong, Garrett William Starling. Jarrett James Steely, Corey Allen Sweat. Haley Nicole Taylor, Jessica Lynn Taylor. Noah Leo Taylor, Joseph Salvatore Tello. Davian Terrell Thomas, Zachary Wyatt Thrall.
Thank you.
Tony Asaf Trad, Brianna Nicole Trapper. Trent Nicholas Trulove, Dylan Allen Cody Turner. Jasmine Artavia Turner, Jacob Ryan Underwood. Alyssa Marie Unger, Austin Randall Wagoner. Rebecca Suzanne Wagoner, Jacob Ashton Wagley. Kyle Bradley Walton, Madison Lynn Warner. Alexander Cole Watt, Cameron Donald Weedman. Liza Jean Wells, Dalton Wade West. Bradley Richard Wheeler, Kelsey Lynn Whalen. Austin Ray White, Nicholas Matthew Wiley. Brooklyn Shea Williams, Emma Tyasia Williams. Brianna Lynn Wilson, Gavin James Worley. Christy Lynn Wright, Madison Storm Yates. Ashleah Christine Yoder, Macy Adair Zimmerman. Chase James Calvin, Kane Alexander Jacobs. Dax Griffin Meismer, Bryson Guy Bratton. Colton Ryburn Lusher, Sean Corey Hills Jr.
Following the closing comments, I ask that the audience please remain at your seat until the entire class has recessed from the gym. Graduates, please stand. Now that you've completed all the requirements and have received your diplomas, you may move your tassel to the left side to symbolize your graduation. And now it's my pleasure to present to you the class of 2018. Congratulations to all of you.